right, it's that time of year, back to school, and parents and students are getting ready for the start of the new school year. But parents and students aren't the only ones. The schools are getting ready for the kids to come back. And we're going to talk now with the school superintendent of New Hanover County Schools, Dr. Charles Foust. Thank you so much for being with us today as we get ready for back to school. Can you believe summer's over?
Oh my gosh, it's flown by.
Right?
Yes.
I think we did this blink and then summer was
Yes.
over. So there is a problem New Hanover County Schools will be facing this year, as well as schools across the country and certainly the state. 5,000 vacancies across the state for teachers. What's being done to combat that problem right now?
So we are absolutely excited about starting school. Teacher vacancies are prevalent throughout the nation, of course, throughout North Carolina. We have been successful, not only this year, but even with last year. This year, currently, we are at about 12 vacancies and in our schools. We have another week, so we are still looking for 12 more positions, and we get those 12 positions out of 2,900 certified positions. We are well ahead of the curve.
So when that happens, a substitute teacher comes in until you find a permanent replacement?
So yes, we have the substitutes on standby at this point.
Okay.
Those positions can range from anywhere, our CTE, special ed classes, and a couple other areas where we have them. But yes, we do have substitutes ready to go.
Well, a lot of parents, of course, depend on getting their kids on a bus to get to school because they have to get to work.
Yes.
There's also a bus driver shortage. What's the status of that right now?
So we are currently, we have 13 vacancies. And so actually we have the 13 vacancies, we have 13 individuals who are prepared to actually take the test. And if all 13 take the test and pass, we'll have 0 vacancies. Wow. So once again, we're so excited about the school year. This is probably one of the best school years that I've had since I've been here of starting. And so we're excited about that. And so I was just sharing with our group earlier that if we need to give study sessions, that's what we'll do to help our individuals be successful on their CDL test.
That's fantastic. I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but you just heard us talking about violence in our community. Yes. Obviously, violence in schools is a concern. It has been for a while, and certainly going into the school year, it's a concern. It
is. It's absolutely a concern. And as always, I'm a parent myself, have my daughters in school, and I've just said this for years that parents don't want to have to worry about when they drop off their kids if their kids are safe. And so it's our goal, the parent's right is to make sure that their kid is safe.
So what are you all doing to make sure that kids don't get on campus with guns, as was the case at the end of last school year?
So one of the things that we have partnered with is NC Safe, and so we were there today, and we partnered with the our judicial friends here in the county, and they've talked about individuals locking their cars. Those guns were actually stolen from someone, and brought onto our campuses. What we are actually doing is that in the General Assembly, there is a safety bill just for us, or not bill, a safety, we're piloting a program for the state. And this piloting program was actually, the program was done at the World Cup in Qatar. And so we are going to be the beneficiaries of it's like a $5 million program that, and it has cameras and all these things. And then in addition, we're looking at other school districts and what they are doing to cut down on the bringing weapons into schools. And so we are actually looking at that. We'll be visiting another school district. We had Wait, and we have what's called a gate, and we're going to be putting that in a lot of our schools.
Well, that has to be comforting to parents to know there is a plan in place. And like you said, you're a parent yourself, so that's very important. Dr. Foust, thank you for being with us, and good luck with this new school year. Here we are.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, thanks so much.